All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Void Dweller. Hello, Olga. Welcome back to Chaos Child. Last time, Hinae and Takuru got closer together, and basically something happened that we skipped the whole freaking story arc of just that lady was just, oh, hello, Rimsey. Hello, March. Hello, my cat. Welcome to the stream. We skipped that whole freaking storyline about Hiderico being a fake, whatchamacallit, oh god, brain fart right now, Senri. And I just can't believe that. What was going on there? She was just caught by the police, or given to the police, and like, so I have no idea what's gonna happen in the case right now. Jeez. And basically, Sarika, trying to make Takuru happy, has set up Takuru and Hinae for a date, shopping date, to finally get him a new cell phone. And Hinae was saying, she likes Takuru, like, not like yet, maybe, but, like, she thinks it's cool for the same reasons that I did. He's, in spite of his own best efforts to, to be like a pompous, arrogant ass, like, just like his genuine self just shines through. He really is just a sweetheart trying not to be a sweetheart and failing miserably. And she, I think, finds that as hilarious as I do. Hello, Liz, welcome to the stream. So, let's see what happens.
Even after coming home, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I've been practically forced into meeting with her on Sunday. I was going out shopping with a girl. From an outsider's perspective, would that be considered a date? But if going shopping with a girl made it a date, then I'd be on plenty of dates with Sarika and Kurusu before. However, a date was supposed to be the kind of thing that Cool Cat Press wrote about. That was a little different than what I'd done with Sarika and Kurusu. When I went out with Kurusu, we were always going grocery shopping and stuff. I was just there to hold the bags. You couldn't call that a date. And Sarika would just tag along whenever I want to go somewhere. You couldn't call that a date either. So, what was the exact definition of a date anyway? According to the dictionary, it was two members of the opposite sex meeting at a designated time. Well, that's a very broad definition. That can mean anything. A grandmother and a grandchild, mother and son, father and daughter. Those wouldn't be called dates. What kind of bullshit dictionary is this? Which meant that maybe all the things I'd done so far weren't dates, and what I was doing Sunday was... Still, I couldn't get too far ahead of myself. I mean, that definition didn't even include romance at all.
Hello, Light Arimura, welcome to the stream. And, yeah, I think so, Void. Yeah, that's pretty normal, like, to have a loud yawn when you wake up.
If I thought it was a date, if she didn't, I'd end up looking like a fool. An absolute, complete, nincompoop fool. But if Arimura actually did think it was a date and I couldn't escort her properly, I'd still look really stupid. Oh, Minamakita Sensei's column in Cool Cat Press always said that a man who couldn't make a woman happy was scum. Scum.
大丈夫。僕はリア充だ。
It will be fine. I'm a normie, after all. Yes, just an everyday average normie.
Hello, Bleed, welcome to the stream.
If it actually is a date, it would be a good idea to get prepared.
This is gonna be fucking hilarious.
And if it turns out not to be, I can just change my plans. Ha ha ha! Foolproof. Excellent, Takuru. If I can just get all the how-to knowledge crammed into my head,
こういう時女の子は誘っている。
How to know when a girl is asking for it? No.
女が喜ぶテクニックのすべて。
All the techniques to make her moan? No! Damn it.
モテボディの作り方。
How to get your ideal body? No! Damn it! Where is he? He always showed up when I didn't want him to, but now that I needed him, he was nowhere to be seen. Of course, how typical.
いた、ケンさん。
Oh, there he is! Genson!
おお、タクか。なんだ、血相変えて。
Ooh,
もしかしてお前
Taku.
も一杯やりたくなったかい？
I always forget what voice I gave him.
What's the hurry? You want a drink?
そうじゃなくて、あれの新しいのない？
No! Do you have a new definition issue of that thing?
あれってなんだ？
What thing?
だからほら、いつものクールキャット。
You know! That's what I always buy! A cool cat?
ああ、あれな。どうだろうな。
Oh, that. I don't know, not sure.
あるなら欲しいんだよ、明日までに。
If you do, I want it. Have it by tomorrow.
明日まで？
By
無
tomorrow?
理だな。
Not happening.
そう言わないでさ、頼むよ、俺なら弾むから。
Don't say that. Come on, I'll pay you. Actual money. Cold hard cash.
October 18th, Sunday. Oh my god. This is gonna be so fucking funny. I gotta read Bleed's line in the comments. Sarika says, "You already have the idea about Takuru. Don't worry." She totally would say that. The clock read 3 minutes to noon.
I checked the time, took out a bottle of Mountain View, and took a big gulp. If I hurry, I can make it to the station in 3 minutes. So there was no need to panic. No need to panic. None whatsoever. I cleared my head and opened the March 1999 issue of Cool Cat Press that Genson had rushed out to find for me. Your first date, a real man's choices. Ha ha ha, perfect. This was the article I've been looking for. It had all the know-how I needed for my first date.
Oh god, Cool Cat has such horrible advice.
Over the last 2 days, I'd gone through this and every other issue of Cool Cat Press to prepare myself.
Not gonna be one you can watch in public. Oh boy.
I was now the normiest of normies. The ultimate normie, you could say. The most normal there has ever been and ever will be. I am the pinnacle of normality. And this is what my normie database was telling me. Arrived late.
Oh boy, I'm preparing myself mentally, Light Arimura.
Not only would being late keep her in suspense, it also heightened her excitement for the events that were about to occur. I checked the time again, and it was noon exactly.
よし、そろそろ行くか。
Okay, let's go! Ha ha! Cool Cat Press, don't fail me now! I took the long way around Shibuya Station and headed towards the Hachiko statue. As expected, there she was. I remember the phrases I'd read 1,000 times last night as I got close to her. You run up to her, out of breath, and say, "I'm sorry, did you wait long?" And then she'll say, "No, I just got here." Cool Cat Press, March 1999 edition.
よし、行くぞ。
Okay, here it goes.
あ
Oh.
ごめん待った
I'm sorry. Did you wait long?
遅い
You're late.
Huh?
何やってんすか先輩。女の子待たせるとか超ありえないんですけど。
What are you thinking, senpai? How can you keep a lady waiting?
えあいやその
Huh? Well, Cool Cat Press, what have you done?
こんなところで待たせてナンパでもされちゃったりしたらどうしてくれるんですか。さっきだってもうちょっとで声かけられるところだったんですからね。
What if some guy came up to me and started hitting on me? Somebody almost did, you know.
This doesn't make any sense. Cool Cat, what's going on? Why have you failed me?
振り返って睨みつけたらどっか行っちゃったからいいけど、あのままだとすっごく嫌な思いするところだったじゃないですか。
Good job, Lloyd. You light that on fire, totally. I turned around and glared at him, and he wandered off. I was about to have a really uncomfortable time.
ごめん
I'm sorry.
まあいいです。次からは気をつけてくださいよ。
Well, whatever. Just be careful in the future.
はいわかりました
Okay, I understand. That one just didn't happen to work out. That's it. Just a fluke. Just a fluke. Something normies experience all the time. Next time it'll work for sure. Next time for
そういえば
sure.
その服なかなかいいな
Come to think of it, those clothes are nice. Cool Cat dating tip number 2. Praise her outfit. Every girl loves compliments. Her clothes, hairstyle, doesn't matter what. Just tell her it looks good.
あれ、この服前も着てましたけど。
Huh? I've worn this outfit before, though.
そうだっけ
You have. Huh. Well, of course you have.
まったく、それって全然私に興味ないってことじゃないですか。ちょっとショック。
Sheesh. That means you don't care about me at all. It's kind of a shock.
そんなことはあそういえば髪型前髪切った
That's not true. Oh, right. Your hair. Did you cut your bangs?
切ってません。
I did not.
Ah! It failed again. What's going on, Cool Cat?
そんじゃ行きましょうか。
All right, let's go.
そうだなそれじゃあまずはあれ
Yes, we can start with. Huh? Arimura had started walking before I could say a word.
おいどこ行くんだ
Hey, where are you going?
どこってスマホ買いにでしょ。
We're going to buy a phone, right?
Huh?
先輩のってどこのでしたっけ。それともデユー？どっちにしてもこっちですよね。
Okay, those are fake phone brands. I'm pretty sure. Is yours a Docono or a Do? HP? Either way, it's this way, right?
ひょっとして格安のシムフリー端末ですか。だったら
Or do you maybe use a cheap SIM-free terminal? In that case,
あいやこっちで大丈夫だ
oh god, you're putting your phone in your pocket in advance? This is gonna be really bad. Oh god, what is this delusion? Oh gosh, oh god. I am terrified.
Oh, no. The way is right.
It's... Oh god, because I'm really enjoying this so far. This is really funny. Oh, I don't want the delusion to be so bad. You're scaring me.
じゃあ行きましょう。
I see. Let's go then.
Harimura nodded and started walking again. That's right. I was so focused on the word date that I completely forgot the original reason why I came here. It didn't take long at all to get a new smartphone. Once I picked out the phone and re-registered my number, I was able to pull most of my old data off the cloud. My photo was gone, but unfortunately there was nothing I could do about that.
オッケー、ちゃんと登録しました。
You're
こ
still
れで何かあった時
circusing!
に連絡取れますね。
You're still circusing! Okay! I got you at it. Now we can get in touch if something happens.
The first thing I did once I got my new phone was to add Arimura's number.
Yeah, the date stuff seems to be very funny. I agree, Light. I am worried about the delusion.
The problem was what to do now. I'd accomplished my goal for the day, but I couldn't just let all the know-how I built up to how to be a normie go to waste. I mean, I've always been a normie. I was just taking a refresher course. I am the most normal normie to ever norm. When I walk into a bar, when I would ever go to a bar, they would all yell, "Hey, Norm!" even though that's not my name, because I'm so goddamn normal. First, I needed to confirm that she didn't have any other plans.
あのさ、有村。この後だけど。
Harimura? So, after this?
で、どうしますこれから。
So, what do we do now?
Oh. Damn it.
だって時間はまだまだたっぷりありますよ。せっかく出てきたんだし、このまま帰っちゃうのももったいないじゃないですか。
We've still got plenty of time left, right? It'd be a waste to just go home, wouldn't it?
そうだな。有村さんよければ、この後どこかに行くってのもありかも。
That's right. If you don't mind, we could probably go somewhere after this. Harimura spoke up before I could finish.
じゃあどうしましょう。ちょうど時間的にお腹も空いてきたし、なんか食べにでも行きます？
All right. What should we do? I'm getting a little hungry, so why don't we go eat somewhere? Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, negative first.
そうだな。
That's fine.
I'm guessing it's the positive one that's fucked up. Is it this one?
This was perfect. I'd had my eyes on a couple of restaurants, just in case this happened. At times like this, it was important to pick a place that a girl would like. This was what a normie had to be able to do. The problem was that there were too many good options to choose from. There was time to consider the location, the weather, and the temperature too. Cool Cat had insisted I take all of these into account. Delusion driver! I need to decide on some place appropriate for a date. A normie is capable of making decisions when he needs to.
ちょっと待ってもらってもいいか。確かこの辺りにもう一軒。
Can you wait a second? I think there's another place around here. Yes, here it is.
申し訳ありません。ただいま店内混み合っておりまして、2時間ほどお待ちいただくことになるんですが。
I'm sorry, we're very crowded right now. It's a 2-hour wait.
ダメでした。
No good. Should I have made a reservation? Oh. I'd gone around to 6 places and had no luck at any of them. I was exhausted from walking, and I could tell that Arimura's patience was reaching its limit.
もういいよ。
Forget it.
Huh?
もういいっつってんだよ。
I said forget it.
有村さん
Harimura-san?
なんなんだよ。さっきからあちこち歩き回されて冗談じゃねえっつうの。慣れてないにも限度があんだろ。連れ回される身にもなれっての。
What's with you? You keep making me walk around all these different places. I know you're still not used to this, but still, think about what it's like for me.
待って次こそ
Wait, next time!
次なんかねえよ。私もう帰るし。マジこれ以上付き合ってらんねえ。
There is no next time. I'm going home. Seriously, I'm done with this crap.
お前みたいなのは一生ろくにデートもできねえよ。このドッキ野郎。
You're never gonna be able to pull off a date in your life, virgin.
What? Harimura looked at me the same way you might look at a pile of garbage, and left without looking back. The gazes of the other people on the street pierced into me as I was left behind.
ねえ、あの子童貞だって。
Hey, like, she said he's like a virgin.
こじらせちゃったってやつ。かわいそう。
What? Did he screw up the date? Poor guy.
おめえ相手してやれば
Totally normal, Void. What are you talking about?
Why don't you go date him?
無理無理無理無理。絶対無理。
No way, no way, no way, no way! Never! Gah! Oh, it's a long one here.
Damn it! The more I thought about it, the more upset I got. She didn't need to be like that just because all the restaurants were full. And how dare she call me a
はい。
Oh, God!
10月19日、0時になりました。皆様、ようこそいらっしゃいませ。K さんと申します。
The time is now midnight, October 19th, 2015. Welcome, everyone. This is K-san.
Shibuya news had begun. It felt like it had been a long time since I heard Kei's voice. I still couldn't believe that this calm, quiet voice belonged to Kunosato-san of all people.
さて、本日放送の機会を設けさせていただいたのは、昨日渋谷で起きた悲
Oh
惨
my
な事件につい
God.
てです。
I'm speaking to you tonight to tell you about a tragic incident that occurred in Shibuya yesterday.
Incident? Was there a new murder?
This one seems very funny, which leads me to believe that the green delusion is going to be very perverted. Oh boy. This one seems quite funny.
18日13時過ぎ頃、渋谷の繁華街にて、碧峰学園の3年生、宮代拓が女子のエスコートに失敗するという事件が発生しました。
I knew it. A little after 1 p.m. yesterday on the 18th, in downtown Shibuya, a third-year student at Hakio Academy named Miyashiro Takuru failed to properly escort a lady. And he has been murdered. Oh god.
はなんだよそれ
Huh? What is she?
原因は宮代拓が童貞だったことにあると思われ、現在警察は事件の究明
The cause is believed to be that Miyashiro Takuru is a virgin. The police are putting their full efforts into...
Why the hell is she talking about that? Is that really newsworthy? And does she really have to use the internet to tell the whole world?
Oh god. Oh my god.
なんだ
Huh?
Oh my god.
Suddenly I realized there was a lot of noise coming from outside my room. Then there was a bright light. It was the light of a flashlight. Dozens of flashlights were illuminating my room. Wait, that wasn't quite it. There was a huge crowd outside the RV.
ここか例の
Hey, is this the place?
おい押すなよ危ねえだろ
Hey, don't push, it's dangerous.
そんなこと言ったって見えないんだもん。
But I can't see from here.
Haha! What was that? A rock?
おいいるんだろ出てこいよ
Hey, you're in there, right? Come on out.
ほら出てこいってんだよ
Come on, get out here.
なんで僕はただデートで店のチョイスに失敗しただけだ。
Why? I just didn't pick the right place to go on my date. So why?
なんでなんだよ
Why?
Delusion over? Yep. Oh my god. Alright. Alright.
That is utterly stupid. Something like that would never happen.
Alright. Time for death. Maybe. Oh boy.
そうだな。
Alright, let's start the delusion. That was a very funny one, I gotta say. Alright, but let's see what this is.
Delusion driver. At this hour, every place would be pretty crowded. We should go someplace pretty light then. For example, something we could buy and then walk around and eat. Which means...
ここですか？
This place?
ああ、ここで売ってるキャラメルポップコーンが美味しいらしいんだ。
Yes, their caramel popcorn supposedly good.
へえ、宮代先輩って思ったより流行りとか詳しいんですね。
Is Whack Donald's there? It's like a alligator Starbucks I see here. Wow, you know more about trends than I thought, Miyashiro senpai.
ま、僕はリア充だからな。
Well, I am a normie.
Wow, you're a normie? That's so cool.
Yes, it is indeed quite cool.
待っててくれ。ちょっと買ってくれよ。
Hold on, I'll go buy some.
お待たせ。
Here you go.
わあ、甘い匂い。美味しそう。
Wow, it smells so sweet. That looks great.
さあ、食べたまえ。
Come on, let's eat.
いただきます。
Let's eat. Nom, 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 nom.
おいしい。何これ？これ超美味しいです。
It's so good. What is this? It's delicious.
だろ
Right? I hadn't spent the last 2 days doing research for nothing.
先輩もどうぞ。はい。あ
You have some too. Here, say ah.
あ
Huh?
ーん。どう？美味しい？
Well, is it good?
うん
Yes,
美味しいです。
it's good. I was stammering. I never stammer.
じゃあ今度は先輩から。
All right, now it's your turn, senpai.
Huh?
あーん。
Ah,
あ
Ah. Well, that's good.
why is this so exciting? This is totally different from going shopping with Sarah and Kurusu. Is this what a date is like?
先輩の手、ポップコーンの粉がいっぱいつ
Oh
いちゃってますよ。
Oh boy, here it comes. Oh, your hands are covered in popcorn dust.
本当だ。
Oh, you're right.
ほら、貸してください。
Here, let me see. Here we go.
Huh? For I could even think about what she meant. She grabbed my hand and stuck my fingers in her mouth.
Oh god.
これで綺麗になりました。
Now they're all clean.
Oh! Don't always actually do this sort of thing all the time.
Yeah, this doesn't look so bad so far. That's not too bad considering what we've seen in the past in this series.
ねえ先輩、ひなえ、この後買い物に付き合ってほしいな。
Yeah, that's not too bad. It might be a different delusion. Hey, senpai, I want you to come shopping with me.
買い物
Shopping?
けど
Okay.
やったー。実はね、買おうと思ってたものがあったの。
Yes, actually, there was something I was thinking about buying.
Something she was thinking about buying.
Oh boy, what is it? Is it? I bet it's like
こっちでーす。
this way, this way.
She wouldn't tell me what it was that she wanted to buy. But we kept going further into area meant for girls, and I was starting to feel more and more awkward.
ランチが重かったらやめよっかなーって思ってたんですけど、よかった軽いもので。
Oh boy.
あったあった、ここです。
We ate a heavy lunch. I wasn't gonna do this. I'm glad we got something light. Oh, here we go. This is it. Yep, it's like a. I bet it's like lingerie or something.
Huh? This is...
先輩、まだ目を開けちゃダメですよ。
Don't open your eyes yet, senpai.
Okay.
よいしょ。はい。じゃあお願いします。
Hold on. All right, go ahead. Oh boy.
先輩、どうしました？
Senpai, what's wrong? Oh boy.
これはまずいんじゃないのか
All right, so far, there's yeah, I've seen worse too. We'll see how it goes.
This isn't allowed, is it?
バレなきゃ大丈夫ですって。
I'll be fine as long as nobody finds out.
Still, is it really okay for the two of us to be in the same changing room in the swimsuit area together? Wait. I remember. There's a certain phrase for this situation. I think it's... What erige is this?
それよりほら先輩、後ろ早く結んでくださいよ。じゃないと水着ずり落ちちゃう。
Anyway, senpai, I need you to tie it up for me. Otherwise, the suit's gonna fall off.
いいのか
You're sure?
いいも何も早くしてくれないと。
You need to do it quickly, or uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh, that's the. Oh, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't nearly as bad as you guys were hyping it up. Okay, that was really quick.
No, that's not going to happen. But maybe, just maybe, something similar might happen.
とりあえず何系がいい
That was not nearly as bad as you guys were hyping. Oh, jeez. I don't remember, Void, if that other scene got age restricted.
What kind of food do you want? There's plenty of places around here.
じゃあお任せします。
I'll let you choose.
そうか
I see. I recalled the map I had tried cramming into my head.
じゃああそこに行ってみようか
Alright, let's go there.
ここですか？
This place.
あれ確かここだと思ったんだけど
Huh? I was sure that it was here. Where I thought I would find an Italian restaurant with a delicious lunch menu, I instead found a ramen place. There was a big line, too.
ラーメンですか。まあ嫌いじゃないですけど、さすがにこの列は。
None that I'm aware of, Void. Ramen, huh? Well, I like ramen, but I don't know about this line.
だよな。
Yes. Damn it. This doesn't make sense.
そうだ。この近くにもう一軒あったと思うんだけど。
Oh, right. There's another place up here. Oh god, please don't let this turn out like my negative delusion. Right up this way.
Oh no!
現在改装中。
Oh no! Currently remodeling.
It didn't say that online. I started to get a bad feeling. My reputation as a right-sider was in danger.
待て、確かまだ他にも。
Wait, there's still more.
私あそこがいいな。ほら、いつも行く
I think I want to go to the place where we always go.
って、ラックスか。
You mean Lax?
あそこって月替わりのランチやってるでしょ。私今月のまだ食べてなくて。
They've got a monthly lunch special, right? I haven't had the one for this month yet. And of course they decided the same place.
お主らか。今日は二人か。いつもの席が空いておるぞ。
It's just you peasants. And I see you two are together this time. Your usual seat is open.
The waitress let us inside. Curtly as ever.
マウンテンビューとオレンジジュース、マンスリーランチ2つじゃの。しばし待つがよい。
A non-view and orange juice and 2 monthly lunch specials. Only one moment.
We ended up coming here, huh?
やっぱり行き慣れたところの方が安心しますよね。
You always feel safer going someplace you know, right?
そうだな。
Yes.
もしかして落ち込んでます？
Are you feeling down?
落ち込む？なんで僕が落ち込まなきゃならないんだよ。
Down? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I be feeling down?
マニュアル通りに行かなかったから？
Because it didn't go like you planned?
とりあえず褒めてみたり、道路歩くときに車道側歩いたり、人気のお店をリサーチしたり。
You tried complimenting me, walking on the side of the sidewalk facing the road, looking into popular restaurants.
違うぞ、それはリア充である僕にとって
You actually said it!
ことであって、別に特別リサーチしたなんてことは。
No! As a normie, I have that memorized already. I didn't have to do any special research. I didn't stay up all night looking at the perfect exact ways for this date to go.
やっぱしてたんですね。
So you did, huh?
Oh, right. I'm talking to Arimura. There's no point in trying to lie. I forgot I was talking to the human lie detector.
まあそんなことだと思いましたよ。だっていつもの宮代先輩と違うんだもん。
Well, I thought so. Oh, thank you so much for the coffee, Olga. Oh, thank you. Adios, gracias. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thanks for that, Olga. Well, I thought so. You were so different than usual.
Come to think of it, Arimura did say something similar before.
僕ってそんなにわかりやすいのか。
Am I that easy to figure out?
すっげすけです。
Incredibly easy.
でもそれって悪くないですよ。
I like that about you.
気休めはいいよ。わかりやすいとか言われて喜ぶやつなんていないだろ。
You don't have to try and make me feel better. Nobody wants to hear that they're easy to figure out.
気休めじゃないですよ。少なくとも私にとっては一緒にいて安心できるってのは大きいです。
I'm not just trying to make you feel better. If nothing else, it's great because I can relax when I'm around you.
それって。
Huh? Does that mean...
あ、ほら、来ましたよ、ご飯。
Oh, hey, lunch is here.
ほれ、注文の品じゃ。心して食うがよい。
Here's what you ordered. No eat.
おいしそう。いただきます。
It looks really good. Let's eat.
先輩、食べないんですか？
Senpai, you're not going to eat?
いや、食べるよ。
No, I'm going to eat. How was I supposed to interpret what she just said? I kept thinking throughout the rest of the lunch, but I never came up with an answer.
先輩、まだ時間ありますよね。もうちょっと付き合ってもらってもいいですか？
You've still got some time, right, Senpai? Can we hang out a little more?
ああ。
Yes. Oh, wow. Okay.
そんな身構えなくてもいいですって。別にどこに行くとか考えず自然で行きましょう。自然で。
Don't get so tense. We don't have to do anything special. We can just be natural. Natural.
And so, I ended up walking around the city of Shibuya with Arimura without doing a single item on my date plan. Oh.
あれ可愛くないですか？
Hey, that's kind of cute, isn't it?
Was there any point just wandering around with no plans or goals? I wasn't sure, but
先輩はどういう服が好みです？
What kind of clothes do you like, Senpai?
そうだな。僕は。
やっぱ露出多めのとか？
Ones that show a lot of skin.
違う。
No!
そういうのは。
there.
ふーん。
まあ嫌いじゃないけど。
Well, I don't dislike them.
素直でよろしい。
Thank you for your honesty.
I was surprised to find that part of me was enjoying it. Maybe that was just because there was no point in trying to pretend to be someone that I wasn't when I was with Arimura.
次はどこ行きましょうか？
Where should we go next?
But it wasn't just that.
そういえば先輩、知ってます？この裏に。
Hey, Senpai, did you know? On this street. Ah! What's going on?
おい。
Hey! Suddenly, Arimura fell forward and almost tripped. I quickly grabbed her hand.
間一髪。危ない危ない。
Ah, just in time. That was close.
こんな何もないところで転ぶとか年なんじゃないのか？
How did you trip over nothing like that? Sure you're not getting old?
しっけえな。先輩より若いですよ。まあでも一応お礼言っときます。ありがとうございます。
How rude. I'm younger than you are. But still, thank you.
Yes. I felt a little awkward somehow and started to get let go of her hand.
もうちょっとこのままでもいいかななんて。
Can we stay like this for a little while longer, maybe?
Fortunately, I didn't have the courage to let her go of her hand after hearing her say that. Things started to feel awkward and embarrassing.
ね、あの二人見て。仲いいよね。
Hey, look at those two. They look close.
私たちもあの二人みたいになりたいね。
I wish we could be like those two. I could hear people whispering as we passed them. Normally, I would have quickly moved away from Arimura after hearing that. But today, for some reason, it didn't bother me.
なんか不思議。
It's kind of strange.
何か
What is?
私って普段はね、いつも自分を装ってるんです。だからそのせいで本当の自分っていうのがわからなくなっちゃうんですよね。
Normally, I always pretend to be someone I'm not, so I feel like I don't really know who I am.
普段友達とおどけている時の自分、それとも思ってもないことを言われてムカついてる時の自分、それでも笑顔で笑ってる時の自分、どれが本当の私なのって。
Am I the person I am when I tell jokes to my friends, or the person who gets mad when people tell me lies, or am I the person I am when I'm smiling? Which one of them is the real me?
でもなんか先輩といると自然な自分でいられる気がします。これが本当の自分だったのかなって。
But when I'm with you, I feel like I can be the true me. So maybe this is who I really am. Yeah, this is like it is a little bit like Kaguya. I can't wait for the next season of Kaguya. Dang, they're like only halfway through the manga after all these. Can you believe that they're only halfway through the manga, even after all this anime? They like have at least enough material for 3 more seasons.
I suddenly realized that Arimura hadn't been overly energetic today. Or cold, like she was when we first met. If this was who she really was, then maybe I could feel relaxed when I was around her too. It was a different kind of peace than what I felt when I was with Serika and Kurusu. Maybe it was just a kind of sympathy, because we were both psychics. But part of me thought that wasn't so bad.
それじゃあ今日はここで。ありがとうございました。楽しかったです。
Alright, that's all for today. Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
こっちこそ
I had fun too. Arimura and I had both seemed to forget that the whole point of this was just to get me a new smartphone.
それじゃあまた。
Okay, see you around.
また
Yes, see you. Harimura gave me a smile and disappeared into the Shibuya streets. She didn't say a usual goodbye, but that was probably because this was who she really was. I could still feel her warmth in my hand when I closed my fist.
Well, that was very sweet. Oh, now Hinae's perspective. Arimura Hinae said her goodbye and walked for a while before turning back. She could still see Miyashiro Takuru standing in the crowd. What she just told Takuru was how she really felt. Until now, whenever she'd been talking to a friend or to a boy, she'd always pretended to be someone she wasn't. It was the same with her uncle's family, who she was staying with. Her uncle and his wife were basically good people, but she knew that at times they felt sick of her. She knew all too well that other people's feelings could be like a knife in your heart. And when they were good people, that only made it worse when she found out they didn't really mean what they said. Hinae had been dealing with that for years. But now, for some reason, when she was with Takuru, she felt better. Of course she hadn't felt this way when she'd met him at first. She hadn't liked him at all, in fact. He was a coward and a smart aleck. That first impression was probably spot on about him. But even so, she could feel something delicate within him that went beyond all of that. She might have seen a piece of herself in him. The way he panicked or tried to force himself to pretend that he was calm. She found herself laughing when she remembered that. And she laughed when she saw herself laughing. To Arimura, these were all new experiences. Why is she walking down a freaking alleyway? God. She should have been exhausted from all the walking she'd done today. But surprisingly, her steps were light and quick. And that was why. She was sure that someone else had done it. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I knew it! I fucking knew it! Huh? Just as she went to go down the stairs, she felt a small impact on her back. I knew it! 2 hands. Ah, fuck. By the time she realized she was in danger, she'd already missed a step. Ah! The world spun. She could see the sky. There was a dull pain in her arms and legs. And, is it Sakuma? Who the fuck is it? She could hear someone running. Oh, that's weird. They're running away? She could hear someone running away. It took a while for her to realize that someone had pushed her. Well, that's really weird. It wasn't a simple prank either. Someone just tried to kill her. 2008 flashback times.
Hinae, どうした? 食べないのか?
Hinae, what's wrong? You're not going to eat?
あらあら、今日はひなちゃんの好きなものばかりなのに。
Oh my. I made all your favorites today too.
どうしたんだよ、ひな。調子でも悪いのか?
What's wrong, Hina? You're not feeling well?
大丈夫。いただきます。
No, I'm fine. Let's eat.
わかった。さては好きな男の子でもできたのね。
I know. You have a boy you like. Huh?
何? それは本当か?
What? Is that true?
ほら、そういう時って食べ物も喉を通らなくなったりするじゃない?
You know when that happens, you always have trouble eating, right?
ひなえ、そいつはどんなやつなんだ? ちゃんとした男か? 家は父親の仕事は?
Hinae, tell me about him. Is he a good boy? What's his family like? What does his dad do?
もうあなたったら、それじゃあまるで結婚相手みたいじゃないの。そういうんじゃないわよ。
Oh, come on, honey. You act like they're planning on getting married. It's not like that.
そうか。すまん。お父さん思わず慌ててしまって。
You're right, I'm sorry. Your dad forgot himself for a moment there.
やだわ。でもひなちゃんもいつか素敵な人と出会えるといいわね。私があなたに出会ったみたいに。
Oh, honey. But I do hope that someday Hina-chan meets a nice man. Just like I met you.
ああ、そうだな。
Yes, you're right.
Her mother and father were smiling gently like always. The cozy atmosphere hadn't changed at all. But Hinae knew now that it was all a lie. Damn it! Freaking lie detector bullshit! God damn it! It was only by chance that she found out. On her way back from a school trip, the bus had been stopped at a light. She looked out the window and seen someone who looked like her mom. Uh-oh. At first she thought she must be mistaken. She had to be wrong because the woman that looked like her mom was walking down the street arm in arm with a young man. She looked again and again to make sure that she was wrong. But the more she looked, the more certain she became that she was right. Hinae wasn't young enough to anymore not to know what that meant. She wasn't sure if she should tell her dad. If Mom was lying to Dad. If Dad was smiling when she lied to him. And that was just horrible for him. That was what Hinae thought to herself. But she was wrong. Her father was cheating on her mother too. Oh, God.
お兄ちゃん、 話したいことがあるの。
Big bro, there's something I want to talk to you about.
ひな、どうした？
Hina, what's up?
Hinae was still too young to keep her parents' problems to herself. The only person she could rely on was her big brother Shingo. She told her brother everything. About mom, about dad. Of course, he'd be shocked. At least that's what she thought. So she was totally surprised by his next word. Oh, she didn't even have her power yet, and she already knew this. Ah, dang.
そうか。お前も知っちゃったのか。
Oh, he found out too. The brother also found out.
I see. So you found out too.
Huh? Her brother knew. Her brother was the one who taught her not to lie, but he'd been lying to her too. It felt like a terrible betrayal to her. Everyone was lying. Everything around her was built on a lie. He and I wanted the truth. But what exactly was truth? She was too young to know. But there was one thing that she did know. Her brother had been hurt too. He'd been suffering alone, keeping a secret that he couldn't share with anyone. From that day on, the only truth she had was her bond with her brother. They were siblings sharing the same pain. That bond was what kept her going. Hinae became even more dependent on her brother. And her brother responded by coming to her to love her even more. When Hinae was just a year or two from graduating elementary school, her brother said to her,
高校を出たら家を出る。だから、ひなも一緒に行こう。
Once I graduate, I'm leaving this house. You should come with me.
From that day on, those words were what kept Hinae going. Her bond with her brother and her hopes of escaping her parents' lies. And that became her new future and her truth. But 6 years ago on that day, that dream was destroyed. There was a dazzling light and a great shaking, and she felt herself buried in the rubble. So we're finally getting the full backstory of Hinae. Back to the present day. By the time the week was over, the return of the new gen madness had been forgotten. Wow, jeez. So she abandoned the whole thing? That's crazy. I wonder what would cause her to abandon it. And everyone was talking about some counterfeit food labeling that had happened last week. The criminals had taken advantage of the computer problems caused by the crash of 15. I'm guessing that's a robotics notes thing. Which made it a hot topic. Of course, our channel was still talking about it, but it started to die down. In fact, since the media hadn't reported anything about her, the message board had a new set of theories about Hidoriko, and that was mostly what they were talking about now. Time passed, whether we wanted to or not, and we students still had to go to school. Oh, that was Takuda's perspective. I didn't know.
Oh, Miyashiro!
Hey, Miyashiro!
Yo!
Yo!
なんだ、人か。
Oh, it's just you, Ito. Don't scare me like that.
なんだとは朝から随分とご挨拶じゃねえか。つうかさっきから何やってんだこんなところで。
What do you mean it's just me? What are you doing anyway?
何って学校に来たらここを通るのは当然だろ。当たり前のこと言うなよ。
What am I doing? I always come this way on the way to school. There's nothing unusual about it at all.
そうかそれにしてはさっきからここでキョロキョロしてたじゃんか。誰か待ってでもいんのかと思ってさ。
Really? You've been looking around for a while, though. I figured you might be watching for someone. I hadn't even been thinking about Ito, so I didn't notice him until he'd spoken to me. If I had seen him, I'd have gone right into the school building. Damn it.
で、誰を待ってんだ？
So, who are you waiting for?
それはそのほらお前を待ってたんだよ。
Well, I was waiting for you. Yes, of course.
俺を？もしかして例の事件で何か進展があったのか？
For me? Has there been some new development in the case?
いやそういうわけじゃないけど。
No, not really.
じゃあなんで？有村だ。
Then what? Huh? It's Arimura.
え?
Huh? I turned around and saw Arimura right behind me. Ah!
Oh.
よう、有村。
Hey, Arimura.
あ、伊藤先輩。
Huh? Oh, Ito-senpai.
有村チャオス。
Arimura. Ciao.
どうも、宮代先輩。
Hello, Miyashiro-senpai.
I raised my hand like an idiot. The morning autumn wind felt cold against it. Huh? I forced myself to match her greeting. Why is she being so cold?
お前どうしたんだその手？
Huh? What happened to your hand? I looked at her hand and saw there was a bandage wrapped around it just under the sleeve.
これはその、
Was she trying to cook
ちょ
something?
っと階段でつまずいちゃって。
Well, I tripped on the stairs. Oh yeah, no, it was because of that attack. When she was attacked. That was such a weird attack.
I looked closer and saw that she was concealing some purple bruises with foundation.
それじゃあ私はこれで。
Anyway, I'll be going. That's right, I had completely forgotten because of the flashback.
Arimura seemed a little out of it as she said goodbye and headed into the school building.
なんだよ。相変わらず愛想ねえな。
What's her problem? She's always so rude.
と、それより話ってなんだ？
So, what do you want to talk about?
は？
Huh?
だからなんか話があって待ってたんだろ？
You were waiting for me because you wanted to talk about something, right?
僕がこんなところでわざわざ伊藤を待つわけないだろ。
Why the hell would I stand here and wait for you?
は？なんだそれ？
What are you talking about? That's what you just said.
ほら、それより早く行かないとチャイム鳴るぞ。
Come on, we'd better hurry or the bell's going to ring. Ha ha ha!
なんだよ、一体。
What the hell is going on here? That's the question that I want to ask. She'd been smiling when I said goodbye yesterday, and now she was acting like this. In my head, I thought it would have gone like this.
Oh, it's not a delusion, surprisingly.
遅いな、有村。
Harimura's late.
うわ、なんだ？
Ah, what's going on?
誰だ？
Who is it?
この声は有村だな。
This voice, it's Harimura, isn't it?
なんでわかっちゃうんですか？
What?
ない。
How can you guess right? That's so boring.
そりゃわかるだろ。
I mean, I can tell, obviously.
そっか、わかっちゃうのか。
You can, huh?
有村。
Harimura?
あ、そうだ先輩、チャオス。
All right, senpai. Ciao.
チャオス。
Ciao! That's how it was supposed to go. Nothing negative was supposed to happen. I was not going to have a negative delusion here. And instead she'd acted like that. What did I do wrong? I don't get girls. I almost leaped up when I heard a sudden yell.
What's wrong, Takuru?
なんだクールスか驚かすなよ
Oh, it's just you, Kurusu. Don't scare me like that.
驚いたのはこっちよ。あなた今なんて言ったの？
I'm the one who got scared. What are you just talking about?
Oh no. I must have been talking to myself. Damn it!
いや今のは何でも
It was nothing. Nothing at all. Don't be ridiculous.
Ah, Zerga! Oh, there you are! Taku!
I felt a bad premonition. Seruka's timing was a little too perfect, if you ask me.
おっとそうだちょっと用事が
Oh, right. I'd better get going. Ha ha ha!
ねえねえ、昨日ひなちゃんとデートしたんだって？
Hey, did you really go on a date with Hina-chan yesterday?
デート？ひなちゃんってもしかして有村さんのこと？タクル、あなた有村さんとデートしたの？
A date? Hin-chan? Is she talking about Arimura-san? Takuru, you went on a date with Arimura-san?
Crap. Now I have a real problem. Wait, now that I think about it.
なんでそのことをお前が知ってるんだ
How did you know, Onoe?
Oh my god!
Do you have mind-reading powers or something?
それはだって見たんだもん。
Because I saw it.
見たって一緒にいるところか
You saw it! You saw us together!
Yeah.
待ちなさいタクル。ということは本当に有村さんとデートしたのね。
Wait, Takuru. That means you really went on a date with Arimura-san, doesn't it?
デートっていうか一緒に出かけただけだよ
It wasn't a date. Ooh, we just went downtown together is all.
だからそれってデートでしょ？
That's exactly what they call a date, don't you think?
This is so awkward. Even if we're not related by blood, who knew that having your family find out about your dating life would feel so bloody awkward?
それでどうだったの？どんな服で行ったの？どこへ行ったの？何をしたの？うまくいったの？
So, how did it go? What did you wear? Where'd you go? What did you do? Did it go well?
どうどうのんちゃん落ち着いて落ち着いて
Whoa, whoa! Calm down, Nan-chan.
だってあのタクルが女の子とデートよ。姉としては気になるじゃない。
But it's Takuru going on a date. As a big sister, I'm concerned.
第一それってあんな陰惨なニュースを追っているよりも全然いいことよ。セリカもそう思わない？
For one thing, It's much better than following all those gloomy news stories all the time. Don't you think so, Serica?
私はタクがそれでいいなら。
Oh my god, Taku! You mad genius! Were you able to change your desire? Oh my god! Did he fix? Oh my god! If that's what Taku wants.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh my god! Oh my god. Did she just... Did Takuru just accidentally just avert horrible tragedies? Oh my god. Still, this means poor Serica is gonna be with this desire for her whole life. But I suppose it's better than people dying. Oh, I do feel bad for her in that case, but...
I know that girls like to talk about romance, but I didn't think they'd like to talk about it this much.
Oh, Takuru, you naive little bastard. You have no idea. Love to talk about romance. So, Takuru, how'd it go?
どうって別にちょっと遊びに行っただけだし。
How'd it go? Well, we just hung out for a while.
ちょっとってダメよ、そんな適当な態度じゃ有村さんにも失礼じゃない。
That's no good. You can't just hang out. It's rude to Arimura-san.
Neither Serica nor I were sure how to handle Kurusu's excitement. And then she suddenly spun around.
ああ、そうだ。こうしちゃいられないわ。
Oh, right. I have to get going.
クルス、どこ行くつもりだ？
Kurusu? Where are you going?
決まってるでしょ。有村さんのところよ。弟をよろしくって。きちんと挨拶しておかなきゃ。
I have to go see Arimura-san and properly introduce myself as a boyfriend's sister.
Boyfriend? We have not declared girlfriend-boyfriend yet. No! No, Kurusu! Wait, it's way too early for that.
そうだよ、のんちゃん。そういうのはちゃんと日取りを選んでやんなきゃ。
That's right, Nun-chan. You can set a date for that stuff.
That's not right either!
とにかく有村とスマホを買いに行くついでにちょっと一緒にブラブラしただけなんだよ。
Oh, well, that is very sweet of you, Void. I take that as a compliment.
Anyway, we just went to buy a phone, then walked around for a bit.
本当に？
Really?
本当だって。だから変な気を回したりとか頼むからやめてくれ。
Really? So please don't get any weird ideas.
そう。
I see.
Why does she look so disappointed?
っていうか、のんちゃん、なんでそんなに必死なの？
Wait, Nun-chan. Why are you so desperate?
だってそういう楽しいことがあればタクルだってもう変な事件を追いかけたりしなくなるかもしれないでしょ。
God damn it, no, no! Because if Takuru has something fun to do, he might stop chasing that weird case.
なんだ、そんな理由か。
Oh, so that's it.
もちろんそれだけじゃないわ。もっとちゃんとした理由があるわよ。
Of course, that's not all. I have a better reason too.
ちゃんとした理由って？
A better reason?
それはほら、有村さんも私たちと似たような境遇だから。
It's because, you know, Arimura-san is kind of in a similar position to us.
似たようなってどういうことだ？
A similar position? What do you mean?
知らないの？ 彼女ご両親はご健在らしいんだけどね。住んでいたお部屋が渋谷地震で倒壊して、それでお兄さんが。
You didn't know? Her parents are alive, but her apartment collapsed during the earthquake. And her brother...
Her brother? The one that was friends with Kakita?
今はご両親とも東京から少し離れてしまって、彼女自身は近くの親戚のお家から通っているらしいんだけどね。
No, her parents both live a little bit outside of Tokyo. She lives with some relatives nearby and goes to school from their home. Oh, so only the brother died? Oh, that is horrible.
でも有村さんと同じ小学校だったって子に聞いたんだけど、彼女すごくお兄さん子だったらしくて、それで亡くなった後はずっと塞ぎ込んでいたそうだから。
But I heard from a girl who went to the same elementary school as her that she really loved her brother. And after he died, she got really depressed.
Past like that?
別に同情とかじゃないの。ただ彼女にも頑張ってほしいなって。だから。
It's not that I'm trying to pity her. I just want to hang in there too.
She suddenly grabbed me by the hands and looked straight into my eyes.
もしも何か相談があったらいつでも言うのよ。わかった？
If there's something you want advice on, come to me, okay? Got it?
Oh.
Yes. Her demeanor was so overwhelming that I almost took a step back.
それからくれぐれもまたあの事件を追いかけたりなんてしようと思わないこと。いいわね。
And don't get any ideas about going after the case again. Got it?
わかったよ。
Fine. When I nodded, she smiled, satisfied, and finally left to go to class.
のんちゃんびっくりだね。
Oh, Nanchan really scared me.
そもそもはお前が余計なこと言うからだろ。
It's your fault for bringing that up in the first place.
あれ？そうだっけ？
Huh? Is it?
そうだよ。
It is.
でもタク、本当にひなちゃんとは何にもないの？
No, she's gonna restart the fucking case. If you don't say, what? God damn it, Taku!
Taku, are you sure there's nothing going on between you and Hina-chan?
ないよ、そんなの。
No, there isn't.
タク？
Taku?
At least not from the way she was acting this morning. Yes, that's right. It's stupid to get so excited just because I hung out with a girl once. We just went shopping together. If I get excited and start obsessing over dating and girlfriends, I'll be no different than half the idiots in this school. I'm not like those wrong-siders who spend every minute of the day thinking of girls. I spend most of my days gathering information. I felt bad for Kurusu, but I was starting to get a little bored with this situation anyway. Everybody seemed to think that the arrest of Haruhiko meant the case was winding down, but I couldn't be sure that it was over.
No!
If Haida was responsible for all the murders, then why did she have to kill all those people? Was it just because they were psychics? Or was she working for some organization?
Yeah, it's like I'm cute. Does he like normies or hate normies?
And how had she killed them? Why didn't she use a pyrokinesis? There were still tons of questions. I didn't have time to assess over every little thing some girls did. Which meant that I had work to do. I had to go over the case again. If I was the head of a journalism club, I needed to act like a journalist. Right. I opened the door to the club room, ready to get started.
あ、チャオッス先輩。
Chao senpai. Oh, she's back to normal.
有村どうしてここに
Arimura? What are you doing here?
決まってるじゃないですか。先輩を待ってたんですよ。ここに来れば会えるかなって。
I was waiting for you, of course. I figured I would find you if I came here.
僕に会いに
You came to see me?
はい。
Yes.
そう
I see. No, no, no! I just told myself I didn't have any time to waste on girls.
今朝はごめんな
Do
さい。
a taku,
ちょ
please.
っと考え事してたせいでそっけなかったですよね。
No, Sarika's gonna restart the murders if you don't. Oh god. No, 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 no. I'm sorry about this morning. I was thinking about something and I got distracted. I was pretty rude, wasn't I?
そんなこと
No, not really. Wait. There's no point in lying to Arimura.
まあ少しな
A little, yes.
そうですよね。でもちょっと理由があって。
You're right. But I had a good reason.
理由
A reason?
その言いましたよね。怪我したって。
Well, I said I got hurt, remember?
Arimura rubbed the skin just above her knees and winced a little. I could still see a bandage under her sleeve. It didn't look that bad, but maybe she was worse off than she looked.
Really? We're only halfway? Really, Liz? Oh my god. Wow, I didn't realize it was this long.
階段でつまずいたんだっけ大丈夫なんだよな
You said you tripped on a staircase. You're okay, right?
はい。怪我自体はそんなに大したことはないんですけど、ただその誰かに押されたような気がしてて。
Yes, I wasn't hurt that badly, but it felt like someone pushed me.
押されたって突き落とされたってことか誰に
Pushed you? You mean push you down the stairs? Who?
あ、いや、あくまでも気がしたって感じで、だからはっきりそうとは言えないんですけど。
Well, it just kind of felt that way, so I can't be sure.
でもちょっと気になってて、それで朝は上の空になってたんです。だからごめんなさい。
But it kept bothering me, so I was really distracted this morning. I'm sorry.
それでその突き落とされた後は特に襲われたりとかしてないのか
So, what about after you were pushed? You weren't attacked or anything?
はい、転んで階段から落ちて、見上げたら誰もいなくて。
That's right. I just fell down the stairs, and when I looked up, no one was there.
そっか
I see. If someone really did push her, who could have done it? Could it have something to do with the case? Well, if it was, then that would be pretty sloppy on the culprit's part. At least compared to the other cases. Was it just a coincidence then? Or maybe Arimura's just mistaken.
Anyway, I'm heading off.
Arimura picked up a bag and started to walk out the door.
もう帰るのか?
Huh? You're leaving?
はいとにかく朝のこと一言謝りたかっただけですから
Yeah, I just wanted to apologize for this morning.
そっか.
Right. Hmm.
先輩がいいって言うならもう少しいてもいいかななんて
If you want, I can stay a little longer, maybe?
Huh?
ダメですか
Or should I just go?
別にダメなことないけど.
No. You can stay, but
本当ですかよかった
Really? I'm glad. Oh boy, delusion time. Oh boy, let's see what's in store for us today. Let me just save. Oh, this is the evil positive delusion? Alright, well, let's get it out of the way. Negative first.
But wasn't it bad, Awkward? Wasn't that bad at all. It was kind of nice.
そうだ、怪我.
Oh, right. Your injury.
Huh?
怪我大したことないって言ってたけど、本当か?
This is the one? Oh no.
You said it wasn't anything bad. Was that true?
はい、大丈夫ですよ。ほら、この通り。
Right, I'm fine. See? Oh no, I have a feeling where this is gonna go.
Harimura lifted up her skirt to show me. Ah! I went to take a closer look, and the next moment... Oh! A vine reached out from under her skirt and wrapped around me.
Oh god, what's going on here?
What's going on?
引っかかったな、宮代拓郎。
You fell for it, Miyashiro Takuru. Thundercross Split Attack!
お前は?
You're...
私は貴様に滅ぼされた葉桜人軍の生き残り、くの一のおひな。こうして復讐の時を待っていたのだ。
I am Ohina, the last surviving Kunoichi of the Hazakura Ninja Army you destroyed. I've been waiting for the hour of my revenge.
葉桜人軍.
The Hazakura Ninja Army?
自らの術で記憶を封印し忘れているとはいい気なものだな。
So you sealed your own memories to forget, huh? That must have been nice. This is amazing. This seems like it's a positive delusion. Oh my god.
忘れている僕が?
I forgot. Suddenly there was a splitting pain in my head, and I saw a strange vision. Ah! An old mountain village. Rising smoke.
Oh This is amazing. Takuru has the best imagination. And watch me eat my words when I do the positive.
Falling men and women. Ha 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 ha! And a laughing man. Me. What the hell is this?
思い出したか？それが貴様の記憶よ。貴様一人の力によって我々の里は滅ぼされたのだ。
Do you remember now? Those are your memories. You destroyed our village all by yourself.
この恨み、晴らさでおくべきか。
And now it is time for me to have my revenge! What the smoke grenade? Oh my god. This is... Oh, Shadow Clone Jutsu! Oh my god!
Harimura's body suddenly went blurry, while splitting into several copies.
葉桜連邦分け身の術。
Da 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 da. Hazakura Ninja Magic! Clone Technique! Now!
どれが本物の私か。
Which is the real me?
わかるかな？
Can you tell?
Vines sprang from all directions and wrapped around my neck. And then...
Bubbles.
Bubbles appeared from underneath her skirt.
バカな。その術。
Impossible! That jutsu is...
この泡に触れたものは皆溶けてなくなる。
Oh my god, what the fuck? Is she now Johnny? What the hell? Oh my god. I mean, not Johnny. God damn it. Everything that these bubbles touch melts away.
けれど、それは使った本人さえ亡き者にする捨て身の術。
But using it costs the wielder their life!
貴様に復讐できれば、それで本望。宮代拓。さらばでござる。
I will oh, I think it might be Johnny. I'm sorry, I'm mixing up my JoJo's. I will gladly die to wreak my vengeance on you! Miyashiro Takuru, farewell! Oh my...
No, no one says wreak my vengeance anymore. That's a very old school phrase. How ridiculous. What kind of old movie was that supposed to be? Nobody likes that stuff these days anyway. Naruto is long over. When I came back to my senses, I was looking straight at Arimura's healthy thighs.
Okay. Now for Cursed. Okay. We had our fun. Oh boy. This is what I think everyone has been preparing me for.
そうだ、怪我大したことない。
あ、はい、大丈夫ですよ。ほら。
Oh boy.
I saw. Huh?
本当は前から言おうと思ってたんですけど、私実は男の子なんです。
Oh no. I've actually been planning to tell you this for a while. I'm actually a boy.
I was stunned. I didn't expect to see a bulge beneath Arimura's skirt.
でも心は女の子なんです。信じてください。
But in my heart, I'm a girl. Believe me.
いやまあこんなもの見せられたら信じるしか。
Well, I guess after what I've seen, I have to believe.
やっぱり思った通りだ。宮代先輩って優しい。
You're just the person I thought you were, Miyashiro Senpai. You're so nice.
そうか
Am I?
はい。宮代先輩。
Yes, Miyashiro Senpai?
Harimura looked straight into my eyes.
Keep in mind, this is a positive delusion, aka something Takuru wants. He can never hide his love of LGBT stuff. He loves Yuri, and this isn't the first time something like this has come up either.
Harimura looked straight into my eyes. She was a girl no matter how you looked at her. But her body...
何
What?
こんな僕でよければ恋人にしてください。
If you're okay with who I am, make me your lover.
I looked closely and saw that her shoulders were shaking. It had probably taken all of her courage to say that. And I said...
先輩。
Senpai?
むしろ望むところだ。
Sounds great to me!
まさにドンピシャ。君こそ僕の求めていた理想の恋人だ、有村。
You're perfect. You're the ideal lover I've always wanted, Harimura.
本当ですか？
Really?
本当だ。
Really?
It's delusion over.
嬉しい。
I'm so happy.
Harimura leapt forward and grabbed me. Her body was a little more muscly than I'd expected, but it felt great. And...
有村。
Harimura.
はい。
Yes.
当たってる。
It's poking me.
当ててるんです。
I'm doing that on purpose.
No, no, no. What the hell am I thinking? I'm not into that. Never mind that was a positive delusion.
Okay, I see why it's cursed, but Takuru just denying his love of LGBT stuff. Again.
When I came back to my senses, I was looking straight at Arimura's healthy thighs.
Oh my god. Okay, that was, again, wasn't too bad. Okay. I think that's actually better than how this was handled in Steins Gate, actually. Honestly. Come on, senpai, don't stare.
I knew that I should probably look away, but my instincts overcame my reason.
そんなこと言ったって。
But suddenly the door opened without warning.
Oh no! Someone walked in on them. Huh?
Oh. Everything froze for a moment. Kazuki appeared for just a moment before she vanished. A moment later I heard...
Oh my god! What is Kazuki's deal? Damn.
A moment later I heard a furious pounding on the walls. Oh, it's not what it looked like! It's not what it looks like, Kazuki!
That's right, Hana, it's not! Oh. It's not what it looks like!
It was now October 22nd. 4 days had passed and someone had pushed Arimura down the stairs. Nothing else had changed for us since then. How were things between us? Well, maybe not too bad. Probably. And tomorrow was the 23rd, the day of the numbskull incident 6 years ago.
Oh boy.
I spent the whole day online looking for new information and found something interesting. It was the news that the burnt, headless body of a man had been found.
本当に行くんですか？
You're really going?
嫌なら無理に付き合ってくれとは言わないけど。
If you don't want to come, you don't have to. Harimura's expression was clouded, but she shook her head. After school that day, we'd gone to visit none other than Kunasato-san. I wasn't very happy about the idea, but it was the best way to find out about the news I'd seen this morning. Of course, Shinjo-san probably knew more about the case. But he worked for the police. Even though we've been attacked by Haida before, he probably wouldn't be willing to give us the latest information. But Kunasato-san had built up a relationship of trust with the police. And it looked to me that between the two, she had the upper hand in her relationship with Shinjo-san.
You could say that again.
Which meant that she might know something.
じゃあ行くけど、本当にいいのか？
This is interesting because in the real storyline, they never got to talk to Haida Riko.
Okay, here we go. But are you sure about this? I asked Harimura one last time before we went inside.
だってここ女の人の部屋ですよ。宮代先輩、そんなところに一人で行くつもりですか？
I mean, this is a girl's apartment, right? You're really planning on going in alone?
確かに女子が一緒の方が話は聞いてくれるだろうけどさ。
Sure, she'd probably be more likely to listen to me if there was another girl with me, but... I really didn't like her either, and honestly, I didn't want to rely on her help. But I had no choice if I wanted that information. Besides, I wasn't really relying on her help. I was just using her.
私が言ってるのはそういうことじゃなくて。
That's not what I mean.
じゃあ、どういうことだ？
Then what do you mean?
だから、いいです。なんでも
Oh,
ないです。
getting jealous already. So she kind of does consider herself his pre-girlfriend or something like that. I mean, no, never mind.
あ、おい、部屋の場所知らないんじゃないのか？
Hey, you don't even know where a room is, do you? Arimura stormed ahead of me angrily. I followed after her into the apartment building.
誰だ？
Who's there?
僕です。宮代拓。
It's me, Miyashiro Takuru.
入れ。
Come in.
Kunasato-san let us in much easier than I thought she would. I'd been worried she'd turn us away at the door, but I guess I'd been wrong.
散らかっているが、気にするな。
Don't mind the mess.
Her room was still in terrible shape. I could see the shivvy new screen on her PC. She looked like she was editing something.
例の焼死体のことだな。
Huh. So you're here about the burnt body, right?
Kunasato-san spoke before we even had a chance.
どうしてそれを？
How could you tell?
ギガロマニアックスのお二人がわざわざこんな手狭なところにいらっしゃってくださったんだ。他に考えられる心当たりはない。
I don't think we've seen Mio's casual outfit before. It looks pretty cool. Really dig it. I would wear that totally. I love that shirt especially. Yeah, that's really cool. I'd totally wear that in a heartbeat. Two gigalomaniacs have kindly come all this way to my tiny little apartment. I can't think of any other reason why you'd bother. Yeah, I really dig her outfit. Looks super comfortable.
相変わらず嫌味な人。
He's always so sarcastic.
ご想像の通り、昨べの焼死体について何か情報はないかと思って来たんです。
As you suspected, we thought you might have some information on the body that was found last night. Yes. There was no point in pissing her off if it meant we didn't get the information we needed. I quickly moved between them. It wasn't really something I was good at, but I didn't have a choice.
どこまで知っている？
How much do you know?
I wonder who got killed this time.
その一通り情報として出ていることは。
Just what's on the internet. Location was a multi-purpose building in Hatsudai Shibuya Ward. The victim was a man between his mid-30s and late 50s. He'd been burnt so badly his body had turned to ash. The police had no idea who he was. They were working to ID him.
Could it be Sakuma? I wonder.
That much had been announced this morning. I looked back over it in just in case before I came here, and nothing new had come out.
ならば、それが全てだ。それ以上のことは一切分かっていない。
That's everything we know. There is nothing else.
それは観光令が敷かれているってことですか？
Does that mean they've issued a gag order over it?
いや、警察の方でもまだつかめていないようだ。
Well, I mean, if he could his dad wouldn't be home all the time. Like he would eventually find out, like if his dad went missing, but. Like if it just recently happened, then it could definitely be him. No, the police don't seem to know anything else themselves.
どうやら先月の太陽嵐の影響で、またシステムが不安定になっているのだそうだ。被害者が渋谷以外の人間の場合、紹介も一苦労らしい。
Oh wow. Do Chaos Child and Robotics Notes happen concurrently? Really? Well, that's pretty cool if they happen at the same time. I wonder what city Robotics Notes takes place in. Or section of Tokyo, I should say. The systems are still unstable because of the solar storm last month. When the victim's not from Shibuya, it's hard to get an ID.
システムにばかり頼りすぎると、こういうことになるという見本のようなものだな。
It's an example of what happens when you rely too much on computer systems.
Since Harimura hadn't spoken up, what Kunosato-san had said was probably true.
それで、久野里さんはこの事件どう見ます？
Oh, Robotics takes place years later. Oh wow. I didn't realize it took place so late. So it takes place years after the game came out, actually. Interesting. I didn't realize Robotic Note would make such a big time jump.
So what's your take on this, Kunosato-san?
それはニュージェネの再来と関係があるかどうか聞いているのか？
Are you asking whether I think it's related to the return of the New Gen madness?
まあ、そういうことです。
Yes, I suppose I am.
私にはその質問に答える義務はない。
I have no duty to answer that question.
Ah, figures. I had a feeling she would say that, so I didn't feel surprised or disappointed. But surprisingly, she asked me something instead.
お前はどう思っている？
And what are your thoughts?
僕ですか？
My thoughts?
お前もこれまでの事件を追ってきたのだろう。それならば、一応の考えはあるはずだ。そいつを聞かせてみろ。
You've been following the case closely, so you must have some opinion. Let me hear it.
I hated to tell her just because she asked me, but there was no point in arguing. I decided to just tell her what I thought.
この事件にはこれまでのものと比べていくつかの相違点があります。まずは場所。
There are several differences between this case and others. First, the location. All the other incidents had taken place in Shibuya proper. Hatsudai was a part of the Shibuya ward, but most people considered it a part of Shinjuku.
それから年齢の問題。
There's also the age. All the previous victims had been in their teens or early 20s, but this time the victim was middle-aged. It was closer to Dad's generation than ours.
つまりこれまでの事件とは無関係だということか。
So, you think it's unrelated?
そう考えていいんじゃないかと。
I think it might be a safe assumption. The fact that the body had been burnt to death made me think of Hydorico. But Haida was in police custody right now, so she couldn't have been responsible. And today was the 22nd. It was one day too early for the numbskull case.
This seems like it's unrelated then.
そこまで結論が出ているのなら、わざわざ私に聞く必要もないだろう。
If that's your answer, then there was no point in coming to ask me, was there?
じゃあ
Well,
そもそも今のところ30代以上でのギガロマニアックス発症例はない。ということは、少なくとも被害者はギガロマニアックスではないということだ。
Well, we know that there are definitely gigalomaniacs that are over the age of 30 for sure. But they don't. There have been no confirmed cases of a gigalomaniac over the age of 30. Which means that if nothing else, the victim wasn't one. Jeez.
in other words,
偶然か便乗か。いずれにしても、これまでの事件とは無関係だろうな。
It's either coincidence or a copycat. Either way, it has nothing to do with the other cases. Yeah, it seems like it.
とりあえず関係ないってのは一安心だな。
it's a relief to hear that it doesn't.
嘘。
You're lying.
Huh?
先輩、本当はもう少し事件が続いてくれてもよかったのにって思ってるじゃないですか。
Senpai, you wish the case had gone on for a while longer, don't you?
Oh. I hadn't realized it, but if Arimura said so, then maybe I did. Maybe I wanted something to happen to break the boredom.
私はまだ安心できません。だって。
I still don't feel safe. Because...
Arimura squirmed uneasily. It made sense. Just the other day, someone might have pushed her down the stairs.
ごめん、そんなつもりじゃなかった。
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
いえ、私の方こそちょっと過敏になってるのかも。
No, I'm maybe just a little too sensitive.
送るよ。
I'll walk you home.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
Aramura held my hand the whole way back. My hand felt tiny and very frail.
Can I say I love this game so much? Seriously. Takuru is so cool. I gotta say, like, I just love him as a character. I haven't gushed about this game in a long time, but oh my god. I love this game so goddamn much. Seriously. I love that we're getting to know more about Hinae's character, because I love what Hinae is doing to Takuru. Like, she's exploring, like, why, like, in a much more clear, like, way, cut with, like, why is Takuru so likable? It's, you know, he is doing his level best to not be the, you know, the sweet boy he is. And he's failing, thank God. It's like he can occasionally be a jerk or very rarely be perverted, but he, like she can see through that more than a lot of people because of her power. And I think that's very sweet.
October 23rd was finally upon us. The same day as the numbskull incident 6 years earlier. But nothing interesting happening in Shibuya that day.
November 6th, 2009, Friday. Arimura Hinae was in downtown Shibuya when it happened. Her brother's birthday was coming up in a week. What should she get him for a present? With those thoughts running through her head, Hinae had taken the allowance she'd saved up for the last several months and went to the city alone. Every year, she and her brother would both celebrate each other's birthdays, just the two of them. Hinae would give her brother a present, and he'd say thank you and give her something back, even though it wasn't her birthday. It always made her so happy. What should she get him this year? She wanted to get him something he would keep forever. Something he could wear would be best. Clothes were outside her budget, and gloves or a muffler would only be useful in winter. What about a wallet? Just when she decided to go into a slightly grown-up department store, the huge earthquake struck Shibuya. It was the disaster they called the Shibuya earthquake. Hinae didn't really remember the moment it happened. One second there was a bright light that flooded her field of vision, and the next second everything had changed. The walls of the buildings had collapsed. The asphalt had split open, and here and there she could hear people moaning in pain. It was like something out of a dream or a nightmare. She didn't know what had happened. She quickly dialed her brother, but not only did he not pick up, she couldn't even hear it ring. Since she had nothing else to do, she decided to head for home. Only when she stood up did she realize she'd been hurt all over. Her knees were cut open. She hit her back. She scraped her cheeks against the ground. And all of Shibuya was in a panic. The buildings looked like they could fall down at any moment. A car had smashed into a store and was giving off black smoke. Everyone in Shibuya was running to the station in search of a way out. It was hard for tiny little Hinae to go against the crowd, and she was almost pushed down many times as she headed for home. She didn't honestly remember how long it took her to get back to the condo where she lived. She just remembered that she'd felt so tired. But when she saw her condo building, all that exhaustion vanished. The building hadn't collapsed, but it was tilting and looked like it'd fall over at any minute. People who'd escaped from inside were standing a good way away and looking up at it. Some people tried to go inside to get their valuables. Others tried to stop them. She saw her parents there. Dad, Mom! Hina-chan!
Hinae, you're safe.
Oh, so they're still alive at this point. Maybe they'd happened to come home early. Oh yeah, that's right. No, they lived. That's right. Or maybe they'd raced over here after the earthquake. Either way, they were injured, but all right. But there was someone missing. Hey, where's Big Bro? She looked around but didn't see him anywhere. Where is he? Is he still at school or with a friend? Her parents didn't answer, but she could tell where her brother was from where her mom was looking. No way. The condo building was tilted and could fall over at any time. Who knew what was going on inside?
Hinae.
Her father slowly shook his head. Your brother is already... No, you're lying! You're lying! Hinae, no, Hinae! She dodged past her father's outstretched hands and ran into the building. Obviously, the elevator didn't work. She ran up the stairs, which were only barely still functional, and headed for her condo. All the exhaustion she just felt was totally gone. All she was thinking about was her big brother. All she wished for was that her brother would be safe. Their condo was a disaster. There was no sign left of the life they'd lived, but that didn't matter to her. Big bro, where are you? She screamed again and again. She heard a small moan from under the rubble. She ran over and saw her brother. Oh God. Big bro! He was alive.
Hinae. I'm so glad you're safe.
Oh no, oh God. Her brother was still alive, barely. What are you doing, big bro? We have to get out of here! She then quickly swallowed her words. Her brother's body was half buried under rubble, and he couldn't move. Oh God, that's a freaking concrete block. Just wait, I'll move it. She tried to lift it off, but she was far too weak to even budge it.
It's impossible, Hina. Just get out of here. This place is going to...
What are you talking about? I can't do that! She tried so hard to move the rubble that her nails broke and blood began to drip from her fingers. But she still kept trying. You're all I have. You're my only brother. Her mother and father had already betrayed her. The one bond she had left, the one truth she had left was her brother. It was the one thing that kept her going. However,
ごめんヒナ、違うんだ。
I'm sorry, Hina, but you're wrong.
she didn't know why her brother was suddenly apologizing.
僕たちは兄弟なんかじゃない。お前と僕は本当は純粋な兄弟なんかじゃないんだ。
They're half siblings? Oh, is it because of the cheating thing? Oh god. That's a horrible thing to put on her, but they still love each other and they're still raised by as siblings. They are siblings in their hearts for sure.
We're not exactly brother and sister. You and I aren't full siblings.
It was a sudden confession. What was he talking about? They weren't full siblings. What did he mean? He kept talking even though he and I didn't understand what he was saying.
ヒナ、お前は母さんと父さんの子じゃない。別の男との間の子だ。
Oof, that's what I thought. Oh boy.
Hina, you aren't Mom and Dad's daughter. Your father is another man.
嘘。
You're lying. Suddenly the whole world went black. A hell of a time to put this on her.
ずっと言うべきじゃないって思ってた。隠しておくべきだって。お前が大きくなるまでは。でも。
I always thought that I shouldn't tell you. That I should hide it until you grew up, but...
でも、もう。俺は。だから。
But I'm so...
Hey, bro!
ごめん、ヒナ。ずっと隠していて。
I'm sorry, Hina, for never telling you.
It was a shock. She wasn't her mom and dad's daughter. Her brother wasn't her real brother. Oh. But the biggest shock to Hinae was that her brother had been lying to her. After all the times he told her not to lie. He said he wouldn't lie to her anymore and he'd been concealing something so important from her all along. Hinae, I think you need to put more importance on what actually the lie is rather than if someone is lying. And like why they're lying. She couldn't believe it. No. No more. It was a cry from her heart. And this is when she gets her power, yep. Right, she does now. That makes sense, Liz, yeah. Somebody tell me. Please, somebody tell me the truth! And then she saw something in the corner of her eye. It was twisted and beautiful. It was like some kind of enchanting creature. But cold like something inorganic. It looked like something similar to a sword.
I'm sorry, Hina, but it's the truth.
Suddenly she knew that he really was telling the truth. It wasn't just intuition. She knew. Somehow she knew. For some reason she knew that his words were true. As she stood there in shock, She was suddenly knocked backward and almost fell to her feet.
ここは危ない。行け、ヒナ。
It's too dangerous. Go, Hina!
Hey, bro!
頼む。お前だけは生きてくれ。
Please, you have to survive.
There was truth in his cry. She staggered back just as the roof in front of her fell in. The dust rose up so thick that she couldn't see her brother anymore. Oh!
Run! Run, Hina!
Those were the last words she ever heard him say. Oh boy. Alright, you guys. And with that, whew, we will continue and possibly end the Hinae route next time. I gotta say, I love all this backstory we've been getting, and I'm really loving these character moments and, like, you know, kind of getting some insight into why Serica would change her methods, like change what she's doing and something like that. Ending on such a happy note. Yeah, oh god, Liz. So we might be able to end it next time, end the Hinae route, and I'm really liking it. I gotta say, I really love it makes me appreciate Hinae's character a lot more. Right? So I can't wait to see like what this ends up. Like, what is Serica gonna do? Like, about the murders? Like, is she just gonna stop the murders overall? I wonder. Or is something else dramatic gonna happen, like with the powers? Because this has been very slice of life. But yeah, we'll soon see. So until next time, you guys, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.